Hi, third graders. We're going to be doing some more adding today. When I see a problem like this, 421 plus 347, I first want to estimate what I think my sum might be. I want to get in the habit of thinking about using my rounding skills to estimate. So since I want to think about it, I'm going to put it in a little thought bubble over here to remind myself to always estimate first. I would round 421 to 400. That would be my estimation of that addend. And I'd estimate this addend. I'd round that to 300. I use my rounding skills to find the estimated number of 400 plus 300. And now I'm going to find my estimated total sum, which would be 700. 400 plus 300 is 700. Well, now let's actually add it. So I want to think about these numbers first, and I want to think of what value I'm working with, right? I've got a ones, tens, and hundreds. In this number, there's ones, tens, and hundreds. Well, we sometimes use base 10 blocks, which represent your ones, your tens, and your hundreds. And I'm going to draw pictures of those. And I'm going to draw my ones like this. That would represent 1, 1. I'm going to draw my tens with like this, 10, 20. And I'm going to draw my hundreds by drawing a box or a little square. 100, 200, 300, 400. So I'd read this 421. Maybe on a piece of paper, you can already be trying to draw your blocks that match or your representations that match this number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, and 100, 200, 300, 347. Now, when I'm adding them together, I like to put them on a place value chart so I know all my ones stay in that column. All my tens are nice and lined up here. All my hundreds are right here. So let's go ahead and find out what 421 plus 347. What that would be total. So I'm going to do a nice line there and my addition sign. So how many ones do I have altogether? 7 plus 1 more is 8 ones. How many tens do I have altogether? 2, 4, 6. 6 tens, which makes 60. And how many hundreds? 4 plus 3 hundreds is 700. So my final answer is 768. And that's also in the 700s, fairly close to my estimate. So I feel pretty comfortable about that one. Let's try some more. Let's go ahead and add, let's do 147, 147 plus 210. 1, 2, 10. Let's make it 13. Let's make it 11, just to make it more fun. 211. All right, so let's add them up. How many ones do I have? I have 7 plus 1 more, that's 8. How many tens? 4 plus 1 more, that's 5. 100 plus 2 more hundred is 300. 358. And my estimate of that would be, let's see, 247 would be 200. And 147 would be 100. And then 210 would round out to 200. So my estimate would have been 300, and that's close to what I have here. And I forgot to write my thought bubble, so I forgot to estimate first. So that's a good reason to go ahead and do your bubble right away so you don't forget to estimate. So then you can know you got the right answer. Well, what about, let's do some adding with bigger numbers now. Let's do 347. So 347 would round to 300. And 124 would round to 100. So my estimate of this one's going to be around 400. So 347 plus 124. 1, 2, 3, 4. Adding these together. So how many ones do I have? I'll always start in my ones place. How many ones do I have? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 11 ones. 11, the number 11 is made up of 1, 1, and one group of 10, right? So since this is just the ones column, I can only put the 1 in the ones column. What about this 10? What about these 10 ones I had? Well, since that makes a group of 10, it really belongs in the tens column. So I'll have 1 left over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tens, that's 70. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 400s. 471. Oops, 471. So what we did when we had a number that added up to where we had more than 10 ones, we put the bundled the 10 together and transferred it to the tens column where it belongs. And we kept the 1 in the ones place. So when we added, we had the correct number of ones, tens, and hundreds. So give that a try, and we'll come back next time and add with some bigger numbers.